Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Um, Today's Saturday, I almost said December, so maybe a reading back in December could be significant for some of you. But, anyways, today is January 20th, 2024. If you care to know the date, which I said the number 20 or the 20th could be significant for someone. I'm not sure exactly what the significance is, but maybe you'll find out today. Maybe you'll come across information, even if it's just like personally for yourself, like if you're going back over stuff, or you'll catch wind of something. I don't know, whatever it is. But anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I hope you do stay with love if you would. I feel like I'm making things harder than they need to be. And that's kind of the energy I was picking up on, because I'm like, for example, it's a pop top. I'll just pop and go, basically. And this, I'm just like sitting here unscrewing it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing right now? So it's like, I don't know if somebody's making things more difficult for themselves, it feels like, because it's not necessarily for another person. It could be. There's like a rigidness here. So it's like, I feel like this energy, within this energy, there's someone who's stuck in their ways. Like, this is the way it goes, and it's making their life a little bit more difficult, or the situation's a little bit more difficult because they're taking the long way around. They're making shit harder for themselves. That's really what it feels like. Sorry about my hair. I'm just saying, this is just woke up kind of hair. I didn't just wake up. I've been up since fucking 6. And I think it's like 9 something. But it's Saturday. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? I'll get ready when I feel like it. Because I'm just going with the flow. So one of you could be very rigid, and somebody else could just be like, whatever, it is what it is. Because I was thinking about that too, with the take things as they come, go with the flow, like don't stress over the small stuff, that type of energy. Because before I sat down, I'm like, there's a lot of things that I could be doing right now besides a reading. I want to do a reading, I make a living this way, but also I just love doing it, and I don't really do a lot for myself, you know what I mean? I literally, the things I do for me are readings, which aren't always for me, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the enjoyment I get out of it, not necessarily the messages, and I get my nails done. That's it. But anyways, I'm looking at the laundry baskets, and the clothes are all folded, so I'm halfway there. But they were sitting there for like a week, and I'm like, I really gotta put that shit away, but I don't want to, because who the hell wants to do that? Putting clothes away sucks. But my point is I'm usually right on top of that stuff, like, has to be done, has to be done. And lately I've just been like, that's not that important, So it's like prioritizing. So some of you could be prioritizing, and it's like, that will still be sitting there later. I can get this, and this done, and if I have time, I'll do that if I feel like it, kind of thing. We have summon that came out, and message. So I feel like a lot of you are manifesting some type of communication from another person, but you're summoning your spirit team. That's what I just heard. You're summoning spirit. Is somebody summoning spirit? Because I feel like you summoned me, like a genie in a bottle, you know what I mean? Like, yes, the master, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that you're the master of your spirit team and shit like that. That's not what this feels like. It's, someone might be summoning you, even. Like, come to me, message me, talk to me, something. You know what I mean? Yeah, messages of love. There's like a wish here, especially if it pertains to matters of the heart, that I feel like is going to be granted for some of you. Alright, let's see. Let's see, what is this summoning card about? Yeah, I'll use this one. You're making things happen. Yeah, there's a wish here. And I feel like it has to do with matters of the heart, like I said, which doesn't always mean another person. It could be a friend, family member, a lover, a love relationship. But it can also be something you love. like your calling, something like that. Your destiny. You're making something happen. And what's weird is it feels like a major shift where it's very sudden. Like nothing, 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 no progress, or maybe a little bit of progress, and then you kind of fall back a little bit, and then it's always like a back and forth, like a teeter totter. You know, it's never fucking ending. It doesn't ever progress past this back and forth shit, whether it's a person or just your progress within the situation. Like it's a level of stagnancy, basically, like feeling like something isn't going to work out, and then boom, it does. That's what this feels like. It could be within a project, career, or a relationship, because it feels kind of shocking. Like, you know, history says pay attention to the fucking patterns, and the patterns this and that and this and that, like forward, backward, what the hell, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like it's gonna move forward because the pattern's always forward and the backward, and then forward again and then backward again. So you might have had to retrace your steps a few times, or you always get knocked back for whatever reason. It has to do with timing and stuff. But this change is you're moving forward, and you're going to continue to move forward within this partnership, project, or career path, because something's rising. Oh, that's what I said when I was coming up the stairs. It's time to rise. Keep moving forward. Keep going up. Something's climbing. Your success is climbing because you're authentic. I don't know, someone might be coming out of the shadows too, and they're not going to be wearing a mask. Like I'm not going to show you the fake side of me. I'm going to show you the real. The real deal is here. You're summoning the real deal. You're the real deal. That's what I just heard. You're the real deal. Whatever that means to you. Like, I thought you were a phony baloney, but you're not. Someone could have thought that about you with whatever you're doing or just who you are. But you're the real deal. Whatever you're saying is true. And someone's seeing that. I think multiple people are seeing it, not just one person. Because they feel like, I don't know, I was going to say fake, real. So it's like people could pick you out of a crowd, or this person picked you out of a crowd, like a lineup, like, okay, all these people do the same things. All these people, like you're similar to whoever these people are, but they're all fake. They're not legitimate in whatever they're doing, but you are. You're standing out because of your authenticity. So you're standing out to this person or a group of people. You're gonna get what you want. It's what it feels like. But when I laughed is because with the whole fake, real, duck, goose. Like, I'm gonna get ya. That's when you fucking run. Because you don't want the goose to get you. Geese suck. They're mean. Just saying. But if you think about it, between ducks and geese, I don't know how these analogies and signs come in. It's so random sometimes, but I love it. Like ducks and geese. Ducks are like calmer. Yeah, they can be all like, and they want your food and shit. You know what I mean? But like they're greedy little gluttons. I had a duck eat my ice cream. I was not very happy about it. Just saying. That was over the summer. But anyways, regardless, geese are just mean. But that's not the point I was making. They're go-getters. They'll chase your ass. Oh. Runner chaser. They'll chase you. Like, you ain't going nowhere. You're not. There's runner chaser shit here. I don't know. Maybe somebody's chasing you. Chasing after you. Like, oh shit, I gotta catch up. You spotted me. I gotta catch up. I gotta get you. I don't think the chaser is very good. Just saying. Because like I said, geese are fucking mean. I think they have teeth in their, like, bills and stuff. It's like, in their beaks. Not their bill. I don't know. Whatever. Still morning time. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Um, what was I gonna say? They're fucking mean. Okay, and if you got one chasing you, you're gonna run. So there could be someone who's nasty. Like they could have been saying cruel shit to you or just causing problems, and you're like trying to get away from this nasty person. Yeah, there's a problem that might have been following somebody around. Okay, because it was very confusing the way that I was trying to explain the duck and geese fucking shit, you know? Like, this feels convoluted because we have that person, the goose was wearing a false mask trying to blend in with all the ducks. That's really what it is. But you picked him out of a crowd. Like I know all these ones are just sitting ducks. It's you. You know what I mean? You're the fucking problem. You unmasked. You unmasked this person. I don't know if you did it publicly or if you told anyone else or whatever, but you picked him out of a lineup. Not a literal lineup, but it's like one of these is not like the other. And that's process of elimination could be how you figured something out. Because it has something to do with an oddity, and I've said that before. Like, something just stood out because it was so strange. Either how somebody was acting or the situation itself, and it's like, okay, well, how come when I interact with anyone else, this shit has never happened, but with you and the people you're tied to, whenever I'm around you guys, individually or collectively, it's funky. You know, the energy's funky, or weird things happen. Because they're nasty people. They're being fake to get into your good graces, to get to you. But they couldn't get to you, because I feel like whoever these people are, they didn't get you. Because I wanted, like, I think it was last night, I kept seeing a hook, and that used to remind me of, like, did somebody take the bait, like, gone fishing and stuff? And a while ago I heard, did she take the bait? And I had said in a reading, I said, no, she did not, or he did not, you know, whoever it is. So you didn't take the bait, but it might have looked like you did. Because you didn't, okay. Because it's making me think of a fish when you go fishing and they eat the bait off the hook, but they don't get hooked. Do you know what I mean? Like they didn't get caught. So even if you ate something up, some bullshit, you know, lies or whatever, ate up whatever crap someone was spewing your way, they couldn't catch you. They couldn't catch up to you. It wasn't like hook, line, and sinker. You know what I mean? Like, you were still moving on. Like, oh, thanks for that. That was fun. Or maybe it wasn't fun, but I caught on. Goodbye. You know, that kind of thing. That's what it feels like. I know this sounds very convoluted, but a lot of times when I say that, like, say that in a reading and then I rewatch it, it's not as confusing as I feel it is in the moment, because right now I'm sitting in whatever this energy is or was for someone, so it could have been very foggy, like unclear, you know, like what the hell's going on, because it feels like something's off, you know, like you knew something was wrong, something was weird, because it was out of the norm, it was out of the ordinary. Like, nobody talks to me that way, nobody does this, nobody says this type of shit, you know, whatever the hell it is, it stood out to you because it was odd. And that's how you caught these motherfuckers, because it feels like more than one. But there's the head goose who has all the sitting ducks who probably just ate your ice cream, you know what I mean? They were just like being a pain in the ass. So there's pains in the asses and then the problem, you know what I mean? That's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. Let's get out of the duck, duck, goose fucking analogy. Hell, could even have children involved in the situation because that's a kid's game. Or these people are just immature as shit. Wishes, I told you. Oh, my fucking shit balls. I just about shit my pants. I didn't, though. We're good. I don't know if those are mice, I think so, but they just ran amok up there. It scared the crap out of me. I gotta get some traps. I had a bunch of weird dreams last night too, and one of them was actually setting traps and killing mice, so maybe it was because that was gonna happen. Oh, but still my fucking heart. Yeah, I guess the fuck. So anyways, someone's wish is going to come true. Maybe it'll scare the hell out of you, or shock the shit out of you, or scare the hell out of somebody else. Oh, mice chip away at shit to try to figure crap out, so you could be like a little mouse. Try to figure out the situation, or you were, and you did. It worked. You figured it out. But if your wish comes true, whatever the wish is, it could be your success, whatever you're doing, whether it's spiritual or otherwise, or connecting to someone you want to connect to, like having the love that you want. It's either something you love or someone you love is coming in your world, and it's coming in with a bang, but it feels like whatever this is, it's going to shock the shit out of the goose and all the little ducklings, because I guess we're going to stick with that analogy forever, just saying. But anyways, it's going to shock them, because whatever, if you get this, if this works out for you, then you're not the only one that's going to know who the problem is or who the problem people are. Like, a lot of other people will know, because there'll be like motherfucking clarity. You know, like for example, when you know someone's full of shit. You know what they're doing, what they're pulling, what they're saying, and whatever. You just know it. You're just like, you stupid mofo. But you keep it to yourself, or even if you share it, you might tell other people and they don't believe you because of this person's persona, because of their mask. People didn't believe the truth because this person probably was very good at pretending, you know what I mean? Your spirit team, you summoned your spirit team to reveal this motherfucker to you. And they did, and you revealed it to other people, either publicly or whoever's in your circle, you know, whoever's in your corner, like who you trust. And these people didn't believe it. Like, so-and-so would never do that. So-and-so, you know what I mean? Like, they're nice, they're this, they're whatever the fuck they are. But oh, they did. Oh, they did. And because you're getting your wish, you're getting what you want, this motherfucker is going to be revealed on a big scale. And there'll be no denying it. I just want to be like, boom, bitch. Get out the way, you know? Yeah. There'll be no denying this once you get what you want. Some of you could have wished on a dandelion, because there's one in the card, but I'm seeing like, you know, wishing. So during spring, summertime, whatever, something is coming to fruition. Something massive. This is massive for someone. This is like really beautiful. Good for you, bad for whoever's wearing a mask. They're not happy about it. That's probably why the goose was chasing your ass to see it. Well, tough noogies, you know what I'm saying? Alright, give me more on this wish. Yeah, this person does not want you to get what you want. Or these people don't. I just heard, I just don't want them to believe you. Because if whoever them or they are, because if these people believe you, then they're up Schitt's Creek without a fucking paddle. Chaos. Trauma, drama, fights, and arguments. Well, your wish might cause some problems, but not for you. I mean, someone might want to bring some F shit your way, but that will make it 1,000% obvious. You know what I'm saying? You are a gem. No one compares to you. Unique. Yeah, some of you, this is a partnership that's coming together, a soulmate connection. Could be with a friend of yours, but there's a level of loyalty here. And this is something that would be long-term and work out. I don't know. You're standing out. That's for damn sure. And these people, it's people. These people do not want this. They don't want it. Trauma 1? Like, trauma 1, wouldn't that be like a emergency room number? Like the trauma room? Because that's what's making me think of. Like, oh, we gotta go to trauma 1. Huh. Make change. Maybe make changes so you don't end up in the trauma room. You don't end up in the ER, but I feel like someone already did end up in the ER. Probably because of the situation. Yeah. That might be why this person is like doing whatever they can to make sure that you're not believed, because someone did something really bad. Like, really bad. Like, it could have ended your life kind of bad, or fucked you up for life. Whatever it is. Okay, because it's weird. Because I feel like some of you in this situation, in this energy, could have summoned your protection, your spirit team. I know that I did that a while ago during some fucked up energy. I was just like, you know what? I'm calling upon. I didn't call upon anyone specific, actually. I did say a couple specific names, but they popped in my head almost like they wanted to come to me. So I wasn't really summoning them. I was just, I think it was just thanking them for their protection because their names popped up, and they were ancient Egyptian deities and stuff. Because I think one of them was it Sekhmet? I think it was Sekhmet. And I got the tattoo of the Eye of Horus. Because Horus and Isis, yeah. I think it was Sekhmet, Horus, and Isis that were very significant during that time for me. And I was having some fucked up dreams with them in it. Because I believe it was Sekhmet. He's like he basically oversees the dead. Oh, because yeah, at the time during my spiritual drives, whoever was like fucking with me and stuff, they were desecrating. They were fucking around with people's graves, and like they were going into cemeteries and doing shit they shouldn't be doing, basically. Because they're, anyways, I'm not getting into detail. And it was kind of crazy how he showed up, and he showed me a mummy, and it was out back my house, and he didn't say anything to me like verbally. It was all telepathically. And I saw a man, and I know this man, I just never said his name on here, and I'm not going to, because that's not the important part. Because I do know that this dream did resonate with some other people too, so it's not always just for me. Because a lot of us, when we're on this, in the same soul tribe, we go through a lot of similar things, which is why I explain a lot of stuff too, and a lot of you can relate to the things that I explain, because you're going through the same shit. But anyways, or similar shit, I should say. But there was a mummy, and this guy put something in it. I can't remember if it was fire, what it was. He put something in it. I think it was fire, and sewed it up. But the mummy, he had undressed the mummy and put it in, and it's like a ritual. And he wasn't supposed to be doing it. And because of whatever this person did, this is how I'm interpreting the dream, and it kind of fits in this energy. Because of whatever this person did, Sekhmet gave me a dagger, and it had all these markings and shit on it, and he basically told me to cut the mummy open, and that it would be okay because he was overseeing the process, and I did it properly. So whatever summoning you've done, whatever rituals you've done, you were being overseen by your spirit team, and you did it right. You weren't trying to infringe on the free will of others or harm anyone. It just was for protection and love, which is how you need to practice if you practice anything. I'm just saying, whether you believe in it or not, it's not a bunch of hocus pocus, and it will fuck your day up if you do something with ill intent. But anyways, this person did. So I open up the mummy's chest, and all of a sudden, he goes, air. And the fire came out of the mummy and just popped up fucking everywhere. Like, there was a fire over there, which is showing me problems. So it was like, problem here, problem there. Someone's gonna have problems all around them and not know what to do. It's gonna drive them nuts, but that's their fucking karma. And they're not gonna be able to escape whatever this is. And also, what's popping in now that I've never said before because it's just coming up, is within that dream and all these problems popping up. I had a dream about that too prior to the dream I'm talking about. This was a few years ago, but anyways, if you predict anything, if there's predictive energy in here, you could have predicted these problems. Like, now it's time for these problems to arise and for the truth to be known, because that guy was trying to hide something. And Sekhmet is like, no. Is it Sekhmet or I can't remember. Anubis. It was Anubis. It was Anubis. Yep. Because I'm like, that just doesn't sound right to me. Yep, it was Anubis. See, whenever I need the proper information, they always let me know. But anyways, it's like if you warned anyone of certain things and then it didn't happen, and then boop, there it is. Oh, there's that one. And all the shit's unfolding back to back to back to back. I said this like back then. Yeah, all this shit's unfolding back to back to back, which is going to prove that you were correct about something very serious, because this person is going to be unmasked in this situation. And I don't feel like you're doing the unmasking. It's just whoever they interacted with, whoever they spoke to be against you, or if they were just running their fucking mouth. Like, this person did more than run their mouth. It's all coming out. Because everyone's going to be like, it's almost like eating up what someone says, believing them, and then realizing that you were wrong, that you were against the wrong person. And every single one of those motherfuckers is going to look at that person and go, what the fuck were you pulling? Like, you did that? Like, oh my God. And then they're all going to turn on each other. But that's not your fault. Because they shouldn't have done whatever they did. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, that's what I just wanted to say. This was weird. That was even the dream I was thinking about talking about at one point. Actually, I want one of these. The couple of dreams I had last night were freaking weird. I was going to talk about them, but Spirit always reminds me or prompts me to say certain things at certain times. Like, because that dream, like I said, I had a couple years ago or a few years ago. I can't remember. I have no sense of fucking time. Because time is man-made. It changes. I swear to God it does. Because yesterday, I woke up at like 6 o'clock or 6:30 or something. And I walked downstairs with the babies, got them all situated, and then looked at the clock again, and it was 8 o'clock. And I'm like, there's no way that 2 hours just passed. Because I don't remember really doing anything. Like, it was almost like I just walked into another time zone or some shit. Maybe the Twilight Zone. This situation could have been like the Twilight Zone. Yeah, there's an emotional storm here. Someone was trying to evoke some crazy energy and nutty emotions within you. They wanted to show everyone that you're unstable, and they're not. But they're truly unstable. Oh, confessions. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming out. It's coming up. It's coming out. Unveiling the truth. I'm telling you. This is a long time fucking coming. I know I started saying something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, well, I was talking about time loops and stuff. Something's been put in motion. This storm is already in motion. I just heard when you wished your wish, it was already done. Okay? When you wished your wish, it was already done. Like your wish was already granted because time's man-made. It just I don't know, it just wasn't right in front of you yet kind of thing. Or someone had already done something. No. When you wished your wish, it was already done. Like it's destined for you. Whatever you wished for, maybe intuitively knew is for you, you know? There's some type of torment here. Somebody was tormenting you. And it feels like a fucking mind fuck. Somebody was tormenting you. And I feel like the information's coming out. Might come out online. Oh, there could be some fucking online bullies, rivalries. But this is like conflict. I just heard I'll fight for you. So whoever is going to see your true colors or the true colors of somebody else, there's someone who's like, yeah, I got your six, you know what I mean? Like, I'll, I'd fight for you. Even if it's just combating something online or directly to another person. Like, when you stand up for someone, it doesn't mean it has to be a physical fight. It could be, it just depends. But this feels like, yeah, I'll fight for you. I'll fight for this. Someone's seeing the truth. Two of Spears and the Emperor. But you're unaware of this. You're unaware of this conflict. So if everyone's going at each other's throats and shit, you're totally unaware of this conflict. And if you're not unaware, you made the choice to turn your back on the conflict. Yeah. So if there's any baloney and cheese that's going on here where people are running their mouth, causing conflict and bullshit and just creating problem after problem with the people around you, your situation, whatever, I feel like you made the choice to turn your back on it. Like, yeah, this is crap. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, when you figured out who the players on the board were, I feel like, you're not worth my time. I'm not going to avenge myself. I'm not going to get revenge and all this shit. I'm not going to do to you what you did to me because fuck you. I don't care. You have to really care in a weird way to battle something out with someone. It's just like that saying, because this is how I roll. If I'm arguing with you over something or I'm taking a stand, it's because I care. If I go silent, you're done because I don't give a shit no more. And when I do go silent, I go silent forever when I finally do. Like, when I give up on a person or situation, that's it. That's the Scorpio side of me, just saying. But then the Libra side just kind of goes, oh, well, we have to be fair. And Scorpio's going, no, we fucking don't. Anyways. Sometimes I'm weird with messages. Maybe you looked weird. Because that's kind of what it's making me think of. Like, whatever you were saying made you unique because you are a gem, but it made you seem odd. You know what I mean? Like, you were the odd one out. So if anyone else was trying to see like what doesn't fit, like all these people are saying one thing and you're saying another, or they're all acting this way and you're the erratic one, you're overly emotional, you're the nut job, because someone's trying to paint a picture of you like that. And if they were messing with your mind, messing with your fucking sanity, they probably did make you look a little El Nutso. Because that's kind of what this feels like. Oh, that's where the ward came in, because I saw the word ward yesterday, and it made me think of, like, a psych ward. So that could be in here somewhere, but I feel like it's just when people make you look crazy, narcissists and shit like that do that, because this person didn't want to be found out. But instead of, I guess what made you look sane is turning your back on the conflict, on the confusion, on these people, on the situation, really showed everyone that you are the bigger person, that you're not the problem, that you're not nuts. Because someone who's nuts is not going to just go, no, it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? Because whatever this is, it's not like, oh, you told one lie, now I hate you forever. No, this is like ongoing and worse than just talk. There's like physical action here that was taken towards you that most people wouldn't be able to just turn their back on. And I feel like you got to a point where it's just like, it's not fucking worth it. And the problem stopped because of that. Because it's like bully mentality. If you feed into it, that's where they get the rise out of it. If you don't, it's not fun no more. So whatever, if they were having fun fucking with you or hurting you, you took the fun away. Because you're like, I'm not playing this game. This game sucks. I sunk your battleship, motherfucker. I just heard Battle Royale, whatever that is. But yeah, you turned your back on it and just focused on your passions. It's like if anyone was trying to stop you, halt you, whatever, halt your progress, slander you, so that like if you're starting your own business, or if you have your own business, or if it's a project you're working on, and it relies on word of mouth, because a lot of you know businesses do. These people were just basically throwing your name through the mud so that you wouldn't seem credible and that your work is shit, basically. But it isn't. And you just kept pushing through. That could be where the moving forward and then take, like, it's like 10 steps. What is it? Taking one step forward, 10 steps back. And it could have been going on for a while because people were trying to hurt your business. They're trying to hurt your forward movement with what they were saying. There could be like bad reviews, but this doesn't feel like a public review on your business. This feels like, oh, have you heard of whatever? Like we'll use my channel for example. It could be anything. Like, have you heard of Willow Vines? You know, this tarot reader. Oh, she'll fucking scam your ass. 10 ways till Sunday. She's a nut job. Like, I wouldn't listen to anything she fucking says. They're lies, but it would seem believable because of however you were reacting or acting at the time. So yeah, if there were problems with something you were very passionate about, it's because there were people that were causing problems, basically. Bad press. But you know what's funny? What is it? With publicity, there's no such thing as bad press because your name still gets out there. So, oh, like for example, because it feels like a slander thing, and this is a perfect example. Like that whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard bullshit when that was going on. I mean, it was so obvious that she was the problem. But anyways, got to go to court and deal with all that crap and all. When everything came out, because at first Johnny's name was just thrown right through the mud, and because of his past. So someone could have a bad past and they're being judged for it, or they were. But because of his past, with drinking and drugs and shit like that, a lot of people were like, maybe, it fit. It seemed like it would fit. And then everything came out about the narcissistic psychopath, freaking see you next Tuesday, that he was married to, and how she was provoking him. And he still didn't even, like, feed into her shit. Like, she would basically have these recordings where she wanted him to hit her, and he'd be like no, because she's the one that was doing that to him. But it all came out and his name was cleared. But that was like top news, you know what I mean? So it's like when people talk about you, even in a bad way, they know your name. So when the truth comes out, you know what I mean, they'll start talking about it, and it'll just spread like wildfire. That's what that feels like. Because she tried to wreck his life, his career. She tried to wreck his career, and because she was butthurt, and it temporarily worked. So it technically didn't work. She just threw a wrench in his plans, which is what I feel is going on in this situation for some of you. Someone did that, but it feels kind of like there's a lot of shit in there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just blah blah blah. It's someone did something too. There's yeah, someone did something, but regardless, it'll come out. I don't know why I'm staring at the fucking fan, but maybe this person's your biggest fan. But regardless, yeah, something along those lines. You're coming out on top. Because the truth always comes to light. I'm just saying. But yeah, she tried to ruin his career, and then, all his fans, all his supporters, rallied together and supported him. So you could have had a group of people, whether they're fans of yours or not, rally together on your side. Like, I'll fight for you. Like, I got you. to give confirmations and stuff like that, like to give good reviews. Like, I don't know why this person said that. This was amazing. Like, my experience with so and so was awesome. Whatever the hell it is. So it's like counteracting. The positive is counteracting the negative, and it's showing who the problem is, because it all points back to the same person or people, like the same group. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. And then he ended up winning the case and that shit, and his career is fine. So, moving on up. That's what I said. I don't know. Everything comes out in the wash, anyways. I guess it is time to put that laundry away, Because who cares? Hopefully, this wasn't too confusing. I don't know. I didn't even know what I was going to come up here to like read about. I didn't even have a topic in mind, like love or career or whatever. Usually I do generals anyways, but sometimes I just get a feeling of what's to come, and it just unfolds that way. Well, I kind of did, because when I was climbing the stairs, that's what I was saying, moving on up, just keep moving forward. And that's what you're doing, or that's what you did in this situation, and it's going to bode very well for you. I got to get dressed now for the day, because I got shit to do. But I love you guys. Peace.